I'm back!
My guy's pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel. See on both sides like Chanel.
Hey guys, it's Mikinna, and today, in honor of Mother's Day, I'm here with my mom again. A family favorite of everyone. So I found this question thing that was supposed to be posted on Mother's Day or something. So this video is going up on Mother's Day. We're not filming this on Mother's Day, but it's the same thing. So there's 10 questions that I'm gonna ask her, and she's gonna answer, and they're kind of about me, kind of. But yeah, so I will link the website that I got these questions from down below, and I think we'll just go and get started. So, the first question is, what was I like as a child?
A monster. No.
Really?
No. You were actually a really good baby. I mean, you slept good, you ate good, you didn't really get into things. There was one time that you got in really big trouble and I had to teach you a lesson, and that was in the grocery store. And you would walk away from me, and I would always say, you have to make sure you can see mommy, you can't go far, and you wandered off. So I was in the produce section, and I hid to where you couldn't see me, and you got so upset, and you never did it again. But
maybe that's why I saw that fear of losing people in grocery store.
probably.
I always have to be right next to somebody that I'm with.
Probably.
That's why I don't like going places by myself. Okay, cool. Question number 2 is, what do you think of me making YouTube videos?
What do I think of you doing them? I think it's cool. I mean, I think it's neat. You're putting yourself out there, and I think that you show a different side, your true self when you do your YouTube channel.
What I can't talk. What was something funny I did when I was younger?
Something funny. You're always funny. You're always making me laugh. I'm like, something in particular?
Yeah. There's nothing.
I mean, but you always made me laugh. There was always silly things that you did. Probably getting the microphone and singing and dancing and performing. Because you would put on the boas and the long gloves and the hats, and you'd get all dialed up before you, high heels and...
Yeah, I think there are some pictures. I'll try to find some and put them in if I can find them. Okay, what's a weird habit of mine?
Weird? Or it drives me crazy?
I don't know.
I mean, you're very particular about things.
Yeah.
Things have to be in a certain order. Your room has to be a certain way. You don't like people messing with your stuff.
Question number 5 is, if you had to rename me, what would you name me?
Rename you now, or what you were supposed to be named?
Both.
I wouldn't rename you now.
But if you had to.
Oh, if I had to?
Yeah.
It would probably be... I always liked Ariana. I always like Adriana. But those were my 2 picks until the Mikinna thing came along.
Who was that?
Well,
and why'd you have to spell it?
We liked the name. Actually, the shout out actually goes to Aunt Samantha's friend, Tony Hayden, because she was talking about naming her child Mikinna, and I liked the name, but I didn't like the spelling. I didn't want the spelling to be the same like every other Mikinna in the world. And Daddy wanted part of his name in it. So that's where the M-I-K came from, because of Mike. And so that's why and then I just kind of made up the rest. And
So
really...
it's a made-up name. It doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't exist. I did make it up.
No, because there was this thing where this was a trend at school to go on the Urban Dictionary and search your name, and then it would be what the name meant and how it would describe you when it's on there. I was able to find my name, and if you search it on Instagram, there's a whole bunch of names that come this spelled the same way. So.
No, I mean I couldn't find it in any books, and like I said, I liked Mikinna, but I didn't like the MCs and I really thought I liked the MIKI, because I thought people would nickname you as Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
And they did the opposite and call her Kenna.
What is one thing you wish I would do?
Be more assertive. She's arguing with me about my opinions on things.
No, like I'm agreeing with you. What's something I do that annoys you?
Did we already say that?
No. It was a weird habit one.
Oh, a weird habit. And something that annoys me? I mean, really, you guys, she's a good kid. I can't really think of anything that annoys me. I'm like, they're probably her shopping habits. She's got some really bad shopping habits
Issue.
that I'm not that type of person. I'm about the needs, not the wants. And she's about the wants, not the needs.
Everything. What's the worst thing I've ever done?
Probably injuring yourself.
When did I do that?
It was the scariest. Oh my gosh, when you were like 2, you ran through the garage and you busted your bottom teeth through your lip.
I never knew that. When did that happen?
Girl. The time when you were jumping on the couch about the same age and you flew into the fish tank. Oh, and let's talk about the needles. The needles. That's probably the day I did have a heart attack. Because she had, the little stick pin needles that you sew, well, not that you sew with, but that's got the heads on them. And there was a Ziploc bag and sitting on the floor because somebody didn't put them away where they belong. And then somebody went in there and stepped on them. And she comes screaming for me, and she lifts her foot, and there was probably 20 needles stuck in the bottom of her foot, and some of them didn't have the point on them. The head of them were in her foot.
Last question.
Well, this is the last one.
Yeah. Is where would you like to see me in 10 years?
10 years, you will be 20,
almost 24.
almost 24. So hopefully you will have graduated from college with a good degree, ready to start your new life and your new job, and that you're healthy and you make buku bucks to take care of your mama.
What would you like to see me do or get a job in?
Well, I hope it will be something behind a camera. Either you being on camera or behind the scenes editing and doing stuff like that, because that's what you're good at.
So, that was the video. I hope that you liked it. I hope that it wasn't boring. I hope that you learned things about me and my mom. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe, and comment down below
Something that you did for your mother that was special.
There you go. So, I will see you guys next Sunday with a brand new video.
And happy Mother's Day to all those mommies out there.
Bye.